Hey everyone, Chaos Giga here, and in today's episode I finally get to start working on my new house so I can get away from these guys. Yeah, I hate villagers. Roll the intro. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to go ahead and work on basically a bungalow of some sorts, but I'm going to need a lot of concrete and a lot of dark oak. So basically it's going to be a white concrete with dark oak mix, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and take care of making the concrete and getting the dark oak in my own free time. So for the white concrete, we're going to need bone meal to make the white concrete. So obviously I'm going to have to make a little bit more, so I can have at least, well, all this white concrete. The reason why I'm going to need this much is because I don't think the concrete factory is going to make all the stacks. So if I just had 8 stacks of concrete powder, for example, I don't think it's going to make all of those fall down below. I think I'll get maybe 7 1/4. If I recall, that's how well the machine does. But it does better than the other one that I've built in my realm, so that's good. Okay, got my bone meal. So we're just going to go ahead and turn all that into white dye, like so, and then make all the white concrete powder I can, which will be that many stacks. I'm going to put them in the shulker box real quick and then get to farming some dark oak trees. Very big trees. Gotta like it. Alright, so this is what I got to work with for dark oak. Almost 5 stacks. I'm going to put this stuff up, and then I'm going to go and make some fence posts and, well, some slabs and stairs and all the good stuff that I'm going to need for this little bungalow I'm going to build. And I'm going to get to work on the concrete powder at the factory. I want to get it down to about the right height with this path here, so that my house is just one level above the path, if you will. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna have to space this out a little bit because I want to have enough space to have an awning with a little bit of a front porch on this place. So let's go back about right here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that will be big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's go by 19. Let's see. I think that'll work. I think that'll be about the right size for me, because it's just going to be a house for me, and I'm going to have an awning off to the side here for some pets. For my pets to be in. So like right over here I'll have like a little awning coming off the side of the house. It'll be inward and a little bit shallow, but that way my pets will be protected from lightning, if we ever have lightning. I hope we don't. And I'm just going to go ahead and place some logs in here, but basically the floor is going to be all dark planks, dark wood planks. The corners will be posts that go all the way up. I'll also have wood going around the door frame. And do I want to have a door coming out the back? I don't know. Actually, yes I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's skip here for a double. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that sucked. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and right here we're going to have to do a double door as well, just to fit in. Alright, so now real quick I'm going to go ahead and fill all the floor in with these wood planks, these dark wood planks. Actually, I'm gonna need some lights on the floor too, aren't I? Yes. I'm definitely gonna need some lights. I'm gonna have to go get some jack-o'-lanterns. I think I got some over here, actually, now that I think about it. Yes. Alright, we're good. We are good. So I'll just place some of these on the floor, and I'll just cover them with some pressure plates later on. That's about the best way to hide them. Either pressure plates or actually carpets. Could actually put carpet in here too. That would actually work. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to space these out real quick. But I'm going to go ahead and fill this floor in real quick, and then we'll start putting in the walls and the ceiling and the roof. Okay. Now I'm going to switch back to my logs real quick so I can get these door frames done. This bottom portion is going to be nothing but white concrete. Now I can space out my windows and kind of get an idea of what I want to do in here room-wise. But basically I think I'm going to have one spot be a bedroom and have a kitchen and then a little storage space for like my rare ores like my diamonds and stuff. This is not going to be like a place to keep my items at. That is the storage warehouse's job. But rare items like diamonds and stuff, I want to have a crafting room and all that with my anvil and stuff. So I got to keep that in mind as I'm doing this here. Okay, so I think this will be a good spot for the bedroom. So let's go ahead and make a 4-pane window there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have a 4 spacer and a 4 spacer. So right here. Maybe some windows right here. That'll work. And I think the kitchen and like anvil and all that stuff will be right across from one another. Just basically splitting them in two as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where that is going to meet at. So right here's going to be another window. I'm not going to put a window on that wall because that's where the anvil and all that stuff's going to be at, and I'm not going to put a window on, I don't think, on this one. So we'll put one on the back side here like this. Yeah, so both these walls will have all the stuff sitting on them, and of course I think that's going to do it for that. So build up the corner here. See, that's 2 blocks, isn't it? So yeah, that's the exact height that I need it to be. for this. There's our door frame. Let's do that on both sides. Alright, before I get too far into the build, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put up some scaffolding real quick so that way I can reach where I'm going to have my roof at. I think that'll be enough. We'll worry about the entrances and doing the dividing of the rooms later, because right now I want to worry about just going ahead and placing all my concrete in. And I think for that, I'm just going to go ahead and do a time lapse for that. Just makes it a little bit easier for me, and also, well, you don't have to listen to me trying to ramble on while I'm trying to build. I'm really bad about that, I know. So I apologize for that. But basically, this right here is about the height I want to be at for all this. Actually, maybe one more higher. Yeah, let's go one more higher. So that way the concrete can be right on top of that wood, and I don't have wood touching wood. That wouldn't make any sense, I don't think. Don't think that would make any sense. Actually, it's got to go high, one more higher than that. So, yeah. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Yeah, so that high right there. That's how high I'm going to want it. So I'm going to go ahead and go sleep, and then we're going to get started on this. Okay, so this is exactly the layout of the house pretty much, up to where we're going to have kind of like a, I guess you could call it a attic. So I'm going to have to put another window up here in the center, like somewhere here in the center eventually. But basically the rest of this is going to be concrete above this, and then on top of that will be the roof. Before I get too far along though, this is going to be the kitchen area, so I want to kind of put like a chimney sticking out on the side here, because that's why we didn't put a window on this side. So like right in the middle of that room, so 1, 2, 3. So it's probably going to be right in here. So build this on the way up. Before I get too far here, let's place a torch down there. Place a couple of torches in there. This is how I make all my chimneys. I just build them all the way up. Oops. Without mistakenly placing blocks on the wrong spot. Okay, we'll go down there and get that later. So now we can start filling in the concrete around this side here. And then I'll place 2 concrete there. For now, I'm going to place a torch as a placeholder. I'll have to make some campfires and I'll place them in here. And that's basically how I make my smoking chimneys, basically, on all my builds. Also, if you want to go a step further, you can actually build this up by 1 more around with the campfires on this level right here, and place a iron bar above each campfire. That way the smoke will still go through the iron bars, but that way if you're flying through here and you're really bad about your landings, you don't have to worry about catching yourself on fire. So just keep that in mind. Alright, we got my layout here for the rooms. And basically here's just going to be a little walkway through the house. I can also have some storage here in the center, which is what I plan on doing, maybe, is having a couple of chests here in the center. But I'm going to go ahead and build these up all the way to where I'm going to have the roof. And go from there. Alright, got all the rooms divided. This is the bedroom. This is the extra kind of like storage space, or just an extra room if you will. Then this will be the kitchen, and well, it'll be the kitchen and probably just storage space for food. And this right here will be where I have all the crafting stuff, so like my crafting table, the smithing table, the anvil, so all that stuff will be in there. Where I've stopped building these walls up, that is where I'm going to put a bunch of bottom half slabs so I can have myself an attic. And I'll put a ladder to go up there because I think that'll be the best bet rather than wasting a spot to put a staircase going up. I'm a big fan of ladders. I don't know about you all. They just save a lot of space, and they're actually, mobs can't climb them either, so you can actually push mobs into them and actually get them to climb them, but they don't do it on their own, so there is that. I think the next best step to do now is to start work out here. So I'm going to start working on this thing, which is the pet storage area, I think, which should be... As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put it on the front, right here, so underneath this awning that I put out front. So I think I'm just going to do the awning out front over a little half porch, and then the other half will be where the pets can be left at. And I think this awning, oh actually, you know what, the pets would probably be best over here. Yeah, that way they're on one side of the building at least. So let's go ahead and start this up this way. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go ahead and put this right here. And then we'll have an awning coming down this way. So the fence will go out and about to there. And we'll put a fence gate up in here. Fence gate there. I might need to put a fence gate on. Actually, just one fence gate will do, I think. So then the concrete will be in the center of all this. I feel like that'd be a good idea. And then I'm just going to fence all this in. Alright, and how many blocks I want to go up? Maybe 3 for now, until because I'm going to slant this downward. that roof's going to slant downwards. I think it's all going to be stairs, actually, to be honest, coming down here. But this is where my animals are going to be, my pets, if you will. That's where I'm going to store my pets. So, yeah, I think this is coming along quite nicely. I'm probably going to split this into 2 episodes because I want you to see this build all the way through, because this is actually my first time legitimately taking my time to build myself one of the perfect houses, I feel like. Let's go ahead and start, I think, on the 2nd floor. And then I'll have to make some ladders. Actually, I think I might have enough ladders in storage to do everything else with in here. Go ahead and just place it over the floor first, and then we can just go out from the wood blocks. This way I don't have to light up the attic. It's all just going to be bottom half slabs and kind of dark at night, but I think attics are supposed to be dark, right? So I'm not exactly sure if I'll actually store anything up here, but it'll be pretty cool just to have a little bit of an attic. This is semi in between medieval style and Victorian, I believe. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, I ran out of half slabs, so I'm going to have to make some more. So I went ahead and made me a crafting table for inside the house. And I actually think I want the ladder to come down from right here. Of course it would fall down up there, but oh well. I don't really need that many more half slabs, but let's try 30. I think that'll be good enough. I think once I get this in, the ladder in, I think it is time for the question of the day. I'm just going to go ahead and ask question of the day at the end of the episode from here on out in the library. I'd appreciate it if you guys come up with some comments or something down below, so that way I can maybe post your comments as the question of the day in the episode, or just, well, just a question for me in general about Minecraft or any other game. I don't mind it, actually. I just want to have something for you to be involved in these episodes, and I think that's the best way to do it. I see a lot of other people on Minecraft episodes that do the same thing, and I think it's only fair to do it as well. So I think that... good for that. I think the next thing I want to do before moving on to the question of the day is actually starting on this. Place in the ladder. There we go, just like that. I'll have one left, that's fine. Go ahead and climb up the ladder here. Alright, so this right here will be the attic. This will eventually just come in and a cross beam at the top here. Not exactly sure how I want the roof to look, but I'm thinking like stairs with half slabs mixed in every once in a while. Just kind of make it look more realistic. But the first thing is first, I want to get onto this down here, which is the pets area. So let's try not to... Oh, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Alright, let's go ahead and take that down. There we go. Just keep it right on top of these fence posts, because they won't be able to come outside the fence anyway, and then this is just going to cover them up. And I think That did not work out. Alright, so I placed this gate over there. I need it on this side because this is obviously the front of the house, so it only makes sense to have the gate facing this way. And I think we're going to try bottom slabs here. See what that looks like. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. And then I can put like a fence post on the bottom to kind of connect it to this. I think that'll work. Alright, put the finishing touches on this room here, and then head on over to do the question of the day. Perfect, I like it. I actually think I want to put fence post actually right here like that. On either side of this to hold that up. Just like so, and maybe something like that. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and fill it all the way in. Perfect. Little animal house for my animals. Alright, so that's gonna do it, I think, for this episode, guys. So, it's like I said, after I built this right here, this library, I wanted to start doing question of the days. I'll eventually have a bunch of book and quills so I can write down something that you guys ask me in the comments section below, and I'll post it right here on my lectern so I can ask your questions for me at the end of each episode. Anyway, question of the day. Are you guys enjoying all the content I have on YouTube? Is there content you would like to see more of? That is the question. Is there content you would like to see more of? So like Minecraft, Pokemon, Digimon, I love to play all three of those. So please, question of the day. Let me know down below in the comments. And again, if you liked the video, please like it. Consider subscribing if you have not already. And yes, I'm talking to a majority of my audience. I only have 20% of my subscribers checking out my videos. The rest are coming from searches and they're not subscribing. So please consider it. And if you have, hit that notification bell down below so you get notified when I do next new episodes. Because I do 2 new episodes every week. Whether it be Minecraft, Digimon, and eventually Pokemon. Also includes Digimon Masters Online. And until then, I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace out.